So I haven't done this in a bit. Welcome to the OCG metagame report. This was updated on July 28th, so it's a little bit... It's about a week late. So let's take a look at what has been happening in the OCG. So the recent products were Darkwing Blast and Grey Ninja, but Darkwing Blast has been more impactful, as we could see Tier Limits at a 40% and Sprite at a 21.4, Byssted falling behind, and with Flounder and Exorcister, with so many other decks. So let's get right into it. So Tier Limits went first place, 611, and it was a 3v3 event at the Sapporo Yugi Championship. 81 players, and the two new cards are Tier Limits Lulucaro and Tier Limits Scream. Lulucaro is a fusion monster that's a negation of a activated card or a special summon. And Scream gives you the option of milling 3 cards from the deck to the graveyard when a monster is normal or special summoned while you control a Tier Limits monster. So it's helpful for turn 2s. And they're also running Sprite Sprint in the deck because Tier Limits Mariel is a level 2 and you can send it from deck to grave. So let's look at the Tier Limits list. As we can see, it's still the standard Ishizu build running almost maxed out, or no, that is maxed out on the Tier Limit monsters. But we're also seeing double Tier Limit Fenrir in the deck. Now, if you guys don't know, Tier Limit Fenrir is a very wonderful card from Darkwing Blast that if you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. During your main phase, you can add a Kishdrala monster from your deck to your hand, and when it declares an attack, or if your opponent attacks or activates a monster effect except during the damage step, you can target one face-up card your opponent controls, banish it face down. So this is a Pankratops that replaces itself on top of just being able to banish something. So I feel like this is a card that we're going to have to worry about when this comes out. Now, after that, we also have the brand new Tier Limit Scream and the new Fusion Monster being ran along with Sprite Sprint, which is very, very good. Now, in the extra deck, I want to capitalize on this. Almost everyone is running a Byssted engine of Magnuma and Druidworm, or just playing a full Byssted package. Now, Magnuma, if you guys don't know what they do, well, they share the first effect. You can target one light or dark monster in either graveyard, banish it, and if you do, special summon this card from your hand. This is a quick effect if your opponent controls a monster. Now, one thing with Magnuma, if this card is special summoned, you can activate this effect. Add one dragon monster from your deck to your or graveyard to your hand during the end phase. And Druidworm is the exact same first effect, but if this card is sent to from the field to the graveyard, you can target one opponent's special summon monster, send it to the graveyard. So one is a Rhoda, and the other one is just free removal. That's not going to be fun. Now let's get into sprites. This person got second place at the 17th Wayo Championship 3v3, so 57 people. 2 new cards for Sprite was Sprint and Double Cross. Sprite Sprint is a Cherubini for level 2 monsters, so you could send things like Nimble Angler to summon out 2 Nimble Beaver. And Sprite Double Cross. It is free removal. Either you equip it to an Exceed, or take a monster opponent controls and put it to a link to you control in one of the zones, or you could special summon a monster from the graveyard to a zone it points to. Now, they're also running, citing Arch Nemesis' Shadows, because the lovely Byssted package. If you guys don't know what Shadows is, it is the other dragon to Protos that was recently banned in the TCG. And this card says, banish 3 monsters with different types from your graveyard and or face up on the field. It cannot be destroyed by card effects. And you could clear 1 monster type on the field, destroy all monsters on the field with that type, also until the end of the next turn. The other player can special summon monsters with that type. So this card 100% locks things like Tier Element out. Even against the Sprite Mirror match, this could be a blowout card. So this is one thing to definitely keep an eye out, or even against other things like Exorcister. So you have some tech options for Sprite now. As we can see with Sprite, it's the main line. They're running the 1 Pixies now for the name. We have the Nimble package along with the Frog package still, because it's still a good package just to get extra bodies on board. As you can see, they're running the Union Carrier Lock with Dragon Buster, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm happy that we don't have that. Then we also have Kistria Fenrir and the Byssted package. So that's a lot of fun. After that, as we can see in the extract, you see a Shadows and yeah, another Byssted monster. So these are the 3 potential cards to probably think of and pick up when Darkwing Blast comes out. But let's take a look at here real quick with more deck lists. Now, as we can see, 1 Byssted, we're just going to keep going. Like, Byssted is in here, Bysted's in there, along with Fenrir's, Bysted's in there, Byssted Dragon Maid, Ishizu Byssted. Just so much Byssted and Fenrir's are everywhere that these cards, in my opinion, are going to be a problem even coming over here. Because free removal, a card that searches out a monster floodgate, and also multiple removal pieces. Darkwing Blast is going to be a lot of fun. Well, a lot of fun meaning it's going to be definitely something else. But I want to know what you guys think of the OCG meta and the implications that there are. I'm going to leave it right here. So if you guys did enjoy, hit that like button and see you guys in the next video.